The House has barely accomplished anything this session, except renaming things that already exist. They are on track to have 1/3 of all bills passed this term be about renaming post offices. Now, Representative Tiffany, who signed on to rename the Necedah Post Office this session, is at it again by renaming the National Park Service's Apostle Island Unit. He explains in his bill, although he's wrong as the National Lakeshore, the following.
And move the Apostle Islands from a national seashore designation to a national park designation. There's not a lot of difference.
As a representative for multiple terms, he says his team spent months drafting the bill that simply changes the name. Tiffany says they got local input while smirking about keeping it a secret.
We reached out to make sure that the local people, that there was some interest there. Yeah, we really kept it under wraps.
He also said that the National Park Service helped put together the map, while the Director of Operations testified he had not had a chance to study the proposed bill yet. He did say, however, it's probably going to affect tribal treaty rights by taking away their hunting.
The other is the need for reinforcement of the treaty rights of the Ojibwe tribes. Part of the lakeshore is within the tribal reservation, and the remaining land areas are within the territory ceded by the treaty with reservations to hunt, trap, and gather.
This bill doesn't add any budget to change the name, meet additional visitor center exhibit requirements, or any staffing to deal with the influx of potential visitors. Tiffany says the redesignation will move the unit up the pecking order in order to fight for more additional money, which also means that another park service will not get money, as this bill does not allocate any additional funding. Unlike the original 1970 act that designated a national lakeshore to begin with, had up to $5 million in improvements. Tiffany is clear to say in the Federal Land Subcommittee that he stands for not adding any more land under federal management. Listen here.
One of the concerns that I have, and many do in Congress, is we would like to see a no net gain policy in regards to going into the federal estate.
Exactly. This bill is just a name change, with no consideration for the resources or infrastructure needed to make it a success. An election year stunt for a do-nothing Congress.